Dum da dum da dum da dum da da da. Dum da dum da dum da dum da 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 da.
All right, guys, welcome back. It's been a little while since I posted a video. Had a lot of things going on and just haven't been in the mood to build anything. I've started several things and then they've ended up back in the box. I started this a while back. I want to say I was going to do this for Halloween 2 years ago. I'm not sure, but you know, I did start it a while back. And as you can see, it's the Mobius Models Death Dealer. And I know a lot of guys have already done this. Done a fantastic job. And I'm just going to plug along and get mine finished up. I will have one LED in it, and that'll be for his eyes. I've got a 9-volt red LED in there, which I will go in and fill in his eyes, which will diffuse the light. Right now it's kind of blaring. Got the horse assembled. I've got to go back in and finish doing the seam work. Got a lot of sanding left to do on it. And I've been working on him the last few days, gluing things together. Got some seam work to do, which I got ahead of myself, and I glued his arm on, and I totally forgot I needed to do seam work on this side, so that's going to be a little more difficult. I got some metal files right back there that I'll work on it with. Then I got to do the seam work on this side, and just a little bit here and a little bit here. And I got to clean his arm up, and I'm not going to do away with this seam here completely because he's got his shoulder armor on. Yeah, I got a little bit more cleanup to do around his arm there, and his other arm is actually incorporated into this, which goes on like so. This is what holds the hatchet. Yeah, it goes in there like that. But I just been cleaning up some parts and just started assembling him a little bit. I completed the head. It's ready to. It's all light blocked. Well, let me rephrase that. Where you see the black, that's black tulip. I had a lot of light leaking out of those areas around his nose there and under the horns. So I stopped that. I'll prime everything in black, which will do away with the light that is glowing through some of the plastic here, so I'll light block that. But I plan on priming everything in black. I'm going to prime it in gray first, especially the ones I have to do seam work on, like the horse and this guy, to see where I need to finish doing seam work and everything. And once that's done, then I'm going to prime it in black and start putting color on it, bringing it up from there. Horse is going to be mainly black. There's going to be some very dark brown highlights and a little bit lighter shading, but he's mainly going to be black. And I'm going to do black and gold, and well, there's going to be a lot of colors going in this guy here, and I'll show in the next update where I'm going with that. Shield is all cleaned up and ready to have some primer laid down on it. I've still got to assemble his hand with the axe. I've got his sword and sheath cleaned up and everything. That's ready for primer, but I've got to clean up his hand. So, and I've got to clean up the mold lines on the sword as well. That's it. I just wanted to show you guys, what I was going to get started back on. Apologize for jumping around. You know, I was working on the Vorcha, and then I was, you know, I kind of stopped on that, and then I was working on the Space 1999 Eagles, and I kind of stopped that. And I mean, I've been jumping around on projects because, yeah, I'm not getting anything that's really catching my attention. And I was out in the shop, and I seen this, and I decided that I would go ahead and finish this. And if you hadn't noticed, I'm coming to you from a different location. I actually moved out of the shop, you know, most of my stuff, modeling stuff, moved from the shop into my hobby room. This is where my computer used to sit, and now my computer's on a side table over there. I just didn't like going outside and being by myself in the shop. You know, I wanted to come in here, that way I'm inside, you know, and with the family I can get up and go and do things as I need, and instead of being out and more or less isolated in the shop. So, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to explain the new surroundings. But that's it. I'm going to continue working on this, and in the next update I'll have a little bit more coverage of the paints I'm using and what I'm doing and everything. Like I say, this is just a more of a kick up, you know, restart video on this. Like I say, it's the Death Dealer from Mobius Model. So just stay tuned for the next episode on this, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.